Hi guys. I'm waiting outside a doctor's office for my dad, who has a regular appointment, just to check up. So I thought I would make a video about my weight loss, healthcare stuff, because I haven't done that in a while. I'm a little frustrated, gotta be honest. The medicine's okay, but I just went up on the medicine to 0.75, which is, I didn't want to go straight up to 1 because I figured it was too much of a jump. And actually the 0.75 was kind of a big jump for me. So I'm thinking I'm going to go back down to the 0.5 and do it every 5 days or so instead, and spread it out, because I did notice a really big difference when I went up. I've lost 13 pounds, which, you know, it's slow, but it's okay. I'm glad about that. And I've felt well enough to really exercise a lot. Walking as much as I can in my neighborhood with my friend and her dog, and that's been really nice. And I've been doing virtual reality workouts, which are really fun. It's so fun. I get bored with exercise big time, so bored. And so I'm doing this, I'm doing what is it called? Meta, whatever. Anyway, it's like the headset. And there's one thing that's a game, and I'm doing that. That's Beat Saber. Yeah, Beat Saber. And that's fun because you're, doing this to the music and you're hitting these different targets. And then somebody on here, Susan, can't remember your last name right offhand, but Susan, thank you for the heads up, about a program on there called Supernatural, where you pay $10 a month. And you kind of have your own virtual trainers. You have virtual trainers, and you do this in all these different worlds, which is really cool. And like I said, I thought it was going to make me very dizzy because I have motion sickness, and it doesn't. I guess because it's not twirling me around or doing anything like that. I'm actually in it, and the things are coming towards me, so I don't feel like I'm spinny or anything like that. So it's a very cool option for those of you. I will never go to a gym. I should never say never, but I do not like gyms at all. I have always felt very judged in gyms. I've never had a good experience with it. I've tried it many times and wasted a lot of money to just not go. I just totally rebel against it. I'm like, I'm not going to do it. So, if I had a specific reason to go to a gym and I really was motivated, and had a hell of a lot more energy than I have now, I would probably do it, but it's just not for me. So this I can put on at any time of the day that I have time, and I can work out for 30 minutes, and it's a fun workout. I have a great time. I find myself smiling a lot while I'm doing it, which is really funny. Not that I don't smile, but my natural thing when my face is like, I'm not usually smiling, and I find myself like really smiling while I'm doing it. It's really fun. So anyway, it's a great workout. It has all kinds of different music, and it's original music, which is just so much better than some of the things. So one of the things that they just added on to it was like Def Leppard, all the best Def Leppard songs. And if you're from, if you grew up in the 80s, I graduated high school in 82. That is some rockin' music, and it's fun to work out to. And so you're hitting targets, and you're doing boxing moves, and you're squatting, and you're doing, and it kind of goes with your level of what you can do. I cannot squat very low because of my knees. So like I cannot squat all the way down and stand up. I would scream. It would hurt so bad. But I can do a lot. I have very strong legs, and I can do a lot. I just can't like bend super low and then come up fast. So I'm working on that, and I'm sure I can make it better, but they actually measure those things for you on there so that they can tailor that workout to having the targets not be so low, if that makes sense. Anyway, super fun, great. I'm loving it. So the headset is pretty pricey. It's about $400 for a good headset. But it's worth it to me, because how much have you spent at a gym that you never go to, or on things that never help, you know? So this is a good thing. But my dilemma is I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to feel bad all the time so that I won't eat. I want to make that better, which I'm working on. What I found is when I went up on the medication a little bit, I started to feel that low blood sugar feeling, which makes me want to eat more to make that feeling go away. Not necessarily because I'm hungry, just to make that feeling go away. And I felt more anxious. I was in a horrible mood for several days. And I thought, I don't know if it's the medication, but I kind of felt like it might be. So I'm just going to back up and do more often lower doses. That's what I kind of talked about in the beginning. And then I was kind of like, nah, maybe I won't do it that way. So now I'm back to doing it that way. So there you go. Like I said, 13 pounds, and it's 13 pounds that I can feel. I would love to lose, like if I could lose another even 50 pounds, okay, which is very doable, I would feel really good. I am not striving to be super thin. I just want to be healthy. I want to be healthy, and I want to be not obese. So there you go. That's what and I can do it. I love vegetables. I love stuff like that. I'm not super drawn to crap. Although when we were in Hawaii, I did eat a lot of snacky stuff and whatever. And I'm trying to really back up off that. I do drink wine at night, but not much. Literally maybe a glass and a half, sometimes a little bit more, but mostly I would say after one glass, I'm kind of tired. I need to go to bed. What I need to do is go to bed earlier and get up earlier, because I do much better when I do that. But what happens is I get this second wind sometimes, and then I stay up late. My dad is a total night owl. So I stay up with him watching stuff, and then I don't sleep as well. So if I go to bed earlier, I get a really good amount of sleep, because I will kind of wake up sometimes in the middle of the night and watch some TV or something, go back to sleep. So I sleep in like 2 sessions usually. So anyway, but I'm taking those Grunes. I was going to say, I think I have some with me. Well, where is it? Oh, here they are. I've been taking these. I try to take them every day, and they're very good. They're just these little gummies, and it's superfoods, right? So it has, it's for your gut health, for energy, immunity, recovery, beauty. Sure. No, I'm kidding. And cognition. So it's just got some really good stuff in it, and it keeps your system better. You know, one of the things with this is constipation, which I struggled with for a while, and then I found ways to deal with that. So it's much better now. When I went up on that medication as well, that really kind of turned my guts inside out. Didn't make me nauseous. It wasn't nausea. It was just, I just felt, rotten all the time. So anyway, I don't know. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try the lower dose that I did okay with more often, because I'm doing it with a compounding pharmacy, which I hope I can continue to do. I don't know, with all these freaking regulations and changes and all the shit they're doing, maybe not. But, I sure am not going to have medication covered, because I'm not diabetic. And they're not approving it for just weight loss, which they should, because weight loss helps with all kinds of things. And GLP-1s have been shown to really help with all kinds of different issues, cardiac issues, all kinds of things, inflammation, everything, So I don't expect anything good to happen during this administration with any medication like this at all. I have zero hope for that. So I'm just hoping I can continue to get the medication, and that I can manage it on my own. I have a great doctor who is very supportive, And my blood pressure's been pretty good. I'm trying to think of the other things. I haven't had blood work done recently, but overall, it's been a really good experience, and I'm learning a lot. I feel like I'm much stronger. I feel like I don't get winded as quickly because I'm working out. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to feel so bad and lose the weight, but feel so bad that I can't work out and then I'm just miserable. I mean, who the hell wants that? And, it's just not worth it to me, to lose weight faster and lose more, but feel like crap all the time. And maybe that's just stupid on my part. Maybe I'm like not following the no pain, no gain kind of thing. But honestly, I think there's a balance. I don't mind feeling kind of a little shitty if I have to feel a little shitty. I went through 3 pregnancies and had 3 C-sections, and I'm not a total lightweight where that's concerned, but I do want to have good quality of life. I don't want to hate food. I don't want to constantly feel nauseous, because I think it's unnecessary. But this is a tool that I'm using to help me want to exercise more. I've exercised way more than ever recently, and I just, after I upped the dose, I just kind of felt not well enough to really do that, and kind of just not in a good mind space and all of that. So I can't blame all that on the medication. There's been a lot of other stuff going on and the world that makes me upset and angry and stressed out. So it could be other things. I'm sure it's a combination of things, but I do feel like it had something to do with this increase in medication. So whatever, I'm just doing the best I can. That's all I'm saying. I was talking with some friends yesterday, and sometimes how annoying it is to see people like bashing each other online about like how you lost the weight, if you're losing weight, and how did you lose it, and that's like cheating if you have surgery or if you take medication. Bullshit. We have been treated like crap as women who are overweight for a long time. So however we've lost it, nobody's cheating. Like, that's just a bunch of shit. You just do you, okay? Whatever works for you. If you eat vegetables all the time and that works for you and you feel better and great. If you have surgery because you and your doctor said, hey, yeah, this might really help, fine. That's good. Whatever it is, like, you're not cheating. You're not doing it wrong. I mean, Jesus, for the longest time, all you wanted us to do was do it. Now it's like, well, but you shouldn't do it that way. And if you do this and you're going to look like that, and then you're, it's like, shut up. Just shut up. You know what? I'm trying to get healthier. I'm trying to do the thing. Nobody's really giving me shit about it to my face, maybe behind my back. I don't know. And it hasn't been this drastic change. So whatever. But I've just seen that happen with people, and it's so unfair. It's just so unfair. We're all struggling in this world trying to do whatever we can, for ourselves, for our health, for our whatever. And so, bashing each other about how it's done is just not okay. It's just not. I mean, celebrate people. Like, I don't care. If somebody has like plastic surgery, if somebody has their face done. I mean, I'd love to have my chin done if I could like afford it, because it's just always been like that. I hate my profile because it's just awful to me. I don't like it. I accept it because there's not a damn thing I can really do about it. But, a few little things, but nothing really meaningful. But like, I would be really upset if I did something like that because it really bothered me and people were all over me about, oh, I can't believe, oh, she's had work done. She did whatever. Who cares? Live and let live, because it could be you. You might have some disfiguring thing that you just hate about yourself, and other people think it's just fine. And you decide that you want to do something about it. Just do what works for you. I mean, there's enough shit in this world, enough judgment, that we really don't need to be worried about that. So anyway, I feel overall good about this. I really feel like I'm on the right track. And so I'm just taking it as it comes. If I do this other thing and it doesn't work well after, say, I think I'll probably give it at least 3 weeks. And if it doesn't work that well, then I will figure it out. I plan on doing some more research online, and because my doctor doesn't specialize in this, he's wonderfully supportive, but this is not his specialty. So I may look at some other people who it is their specialty and see what I might be able to do. I don't think I'm totally resistant to this medication. I just think that, and I don't really want to get up to a high dose because I don't even want to get up to the maximum dose because I don't want to have to wean myself down or be dependent on it forever. That's just my own personal thing. If somebody else is on the highest dose and they're good there, totally fine. Everybody's very different. So, however that's working for somebody else is their thing. But I'm just gonna go along and see what happens and keep exercising. And I'm so grateful for this virtual reality thing because it's so fun. And I'm really grateful that my oldest son, introduced me to it. And I tried it, even though I thought it was going to make me nauseous and sick, because if I had never tried it, I wouldn't know, and it doesn't make me sick. So yay. For right now, it's a great tool in my toolbox, and I'm sticking to that. If you have any questions about that, let me know. It's really hard for me to record that because, you put the thing on. You can watch on YouTube. They have some videos if you look up supernatural VR, game or program. You'll see that there are some videos because some people can project it onto their TV or their computer or whatever, and you'll see what it's like. So it's like there's boxing moves, there's you've got these like swords, and things come at you, and you hit them as they come at you to the beat of the music. So you finish a song and you've worked out for a few minutes, and it's a great workout and you're focused on it. And so it's your brain, your balance, your hand-eye coordination. It covers a lot of the bases, and it's fun. And then when you're done, you're like, wow, that was a good workout and I didn't hate it. For me, that is a win-win. And I do enjoy the walking too. I'm a little bit more lazy about that, only because I'm not a morning person. So as the weather gets hotter, I'm not going to wake up usually at 6 o'clock in the morning and go work out like that. So just saying. Anyway, doing the best I can. Love you guys, and I hope you're all doing well. Mwah.